It is always said that a solution from a bad governor would also be as bad as the problem itself. My name is Alagbe Kayode, and you are welcome to Political Matters on OPC TV Sundo's Communication. I am here by the news stand, as you can see, and I'm going to be interviewing people concerning debatable topics today. We'll be talking about Buratai. Buratai has come out to say that the insurgency in Nigeria will take about 20 years to be dissolved. And also, Miyetti has come out to say that the sole purpose of the Amotekun crew was to kill Fulani herdsmen, and they killed the herdsmen themselves. So don't worry, don't go nowhere. When we come back, we'll be talking more about this. We will be back. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Yeah, please, can we know you, sir?
My name is Onyema.
Okay, Mr. Onyema, now, very quick. General Lieutenant Buratai has come out to say that insurgency may last for 20 years. Now, what's your reaction concerning this, sir?
It's not a matter of lasting of 20 years. If Nigeria want to stop the herdsmen, it's very easy to stop it. But the problem of the herdsmen is the government don't want to stop the herdsmen. So if anybody from government accusing the nation, first of all, they have to stop the herdsmen from the government, because the government is the head of the herdsmen. They are the one that put the herdsmen in there for their own good. So if they want to stop it today, it's very possible for them to stop it, but they don't want to stop it. So then now they want to try to stop it, but they have already empowered them with arms. So it's very difficult to stop the herdsmen now because of the money they are getting from there.
And amnesty.
And amnesty is not easy. They will not take any amnesty from it. That is the main thing now.
Okay, now let's talk about Miyetti. The Miyetti have accused Akeredolu of creating the Amotekun in order to kill Fulanis and the herdsmen. How realistic is this point of view?
Akeredolu did not appoint the Amotekun to kill the herdsmen. The herdsmen have been killing people, kidnapping from how many years now in Nigeria? The government did not say anything. So the incidents that are happening in the north, is it Akeredolu that created the herdsmen to kill them? The herdsmen have been kidnapping. So the government is not saying anything about that. So the Akeredolu cannot fold the hands, and the people of Ondo cannot fold the hands for the herdsmen to kill them. They came to kill them, and they refused. So what do they want them to do? They want them to fold their hands and let the herdsmen kill them. It's not possible. So the politics that are going on in Nigeria, it have to stop now. If it do not stop, that means the government want to war in Nigeria. And the people of Nigeria will not take it lightly, because we have been patient for a very, very long time for them to stop this herdsmen. So Akeredolu cannot fold his hands and they wipe away his state. It's not possible.
Can we know it, sir?
Yeah, I'm Mazi Chibueze.
Okay, Mr. Chibueze, let's quickly go to the topic. Buratai, Lieutenant Buratai, has come out to say that the insurgency may last for 20 years. What's your reaction concerning it?
First and foremost, Buratai is a failure. So whatever he says is failed, and he cannot ever succeed. So I can't listen to him, because during his tenure, nothing good comes. So now that he is there, no more there, he cannot tell us what will happen. So that's why I can't take any of his word as a serious thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go to Miyetti. He has confronted Akeredolu that the sole purpose of the Amotekun crew was to kill herdsmen and the Fulanis. How realistic is that view?
The truth is that anything about Miyetti is a planned deal by the, I'm sorry to use this word, by the Arab world. They want to use that Miyetti to overrun Nigeria, but they won't succeed. They will succeed in those areas that accept them and I want them to succeed. But in our own, okay, I have to come to myself. On my own side, they won't succeed. Now, Akeredolu, anyway, has made a statement. It's not just to make a statement, but take action. If you don't want them in your land, and remember, the word is not, I don't want you in my land. I don't want you in my forest. That is Akeredolu. Leave forest, come out and rent a place and do your business. And that is what Akeredolu said. He didn't say leave my land. Leave my forest. When you come to a land and stay in the forest, that means you have a hidden agenda. And leave that forest and come. If you don't want to stay in the town, leave my place. That's what Akeredolu said. And if they have said they kill a herdsman, what of the 1,000 people that herdsman has been killing? What of the rape that has been going on? What of all the atrocities that have been happening? The so-called Buhari, the man that you call Buhari, has kept quiet. And the Miyetti Allah has been supporting them, has been funding them. That means there's something wrong somewhere. And they are cooking a food they cannot finish to cook. And they cannot eat it well. And don't forget, you need to remember that something is happening in the East, which Nigerian press is not trying to carry out. You know, since 3 days ago now, there have been war in the East. Are you aware of that? No, you're not aware. Since 3 days now, there have been a war in the East. Nigeria send their war plane, send their armored tanks to go and fight war where there's peace. Since 3 now, as I'm talking to you now, 2 war planes of Nigeria is down in East. They will not say that.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Jefferson.
Okay, Mr. Jefferson. Yeah, let's talk about Buratai. Buratai has come out to say that the insurgency in Nigeria may last for 20 years. How realistic is that, sir?
Yeah, he has just spelled who he is. Because you cannot tell the taste of the pudding until you've eaten it. If he can tell the date and the time insurgency will end, then he is one of them that perpetrating insurgency. Because you are here now representing your company. So it is you we see, and you are your company. Anybody who touches you, that touches your company. And your lawyer will stand up without any regard of anything. So if he has the power and has the audacity to say so, Buratai, yes, he's one of them. In fact, he's a chief of the people, you know, insurgency people. Number one, look at the Pantheon dance. Have you heard it before since you were born? Yeah. He introduced that. I went to trouble the people in the East. All right? And what he has done there is irreparable because souls who died cannot come back to life. Buratai has no good name in this nation. Buratai is eating with the bandits, he's eating with the Miyetti Allah, he's eating with the Boko Haram. That's the kind of person he is. Now he saw that his bomb is almost out. They want to expose him. Then the next thing is to resign from the army. That did not resign. What he did not resign with him. What he has done is still there. The evil that men do live after them. That is number one. But these days he live with them. Okay, coming again about the Omoteku. Omoteku is just a security organization raised up by themselves themselves. They raised it up to make sure they curb crime in the southwest. Yes. That's what they're after. So anybody give them another name is an immigrant. That very person doesn't know what it's an idiot, don't know what it's saying. To be frank and sincere, this nation is in shambles. When you look at 95 men that are changed in the chief of military and other places. In the Nepal, it's the Fulani Hausa. In the road and transport, Fulani Hausa. Every key post in this nation. Is it a crime that we voted a Fulani man to come and become a president? Okay, now you go to somebody's place. Look at Benin bypass. 8 years ago, I'm a preacher of the gospel. Okay, I'm saying. I told my crew we're going to lie in Delta State that these people who are here will later become armed robbers. You say, how do I know? I say, I know what they do. They come in between of 2 cities, create a camp in the way of mechanic, in the way of lorry drivers parking before they become a town. So it's a town. And that bypass now in Benin bypass become a dreadful zone. It's a zone you cannot tread upon. Once it's 7 o'clock in the night, you hold your heart in your hand. Anything happens there. So these guys came to people's place and overtake the people. Look at people like Barakba, crying that instead of that man Saliu, the Fulani king, to come back there, they rather die. For a man to put his life in such a shambles or such a place, you know what they're talking about. These guys are frustrating this nation. Yeah, I'm saying, son, it is truth. This nation cannot be one nation again. Everybody split and go to his way. That's what I see as a peace that will rise in this geographical area called Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Topic, Buratai has come out to say that the insecurity in Nigeria might last for about 20 years. What's your reaction concerning this?
Well, I think I saw that news item and I laughed because, see, you don't go to somebody that shot you a bullet to remove the bullet. It doesn't work. Darkness does not cast out darkness. The insecurity in the country, particularly in the northern part of the country, the leaders are deeply involved in the insecurity. They are deeply involved in the insecurity. Otherwise, not even one person has been apprehended or tried If you want to say you're not involved, apprehend 1 or 2 people and then try them, and then you sentence them. Then we know that you are not involved. For the fact that nobody has been apprehended and nobody is ready to apprehend and to prosecute anybody, it means the leaders are deeply involved in the insecurity. And let me tell you, the insecurity you're hearing is a very big business for northern elites. It's a very big business. Money that is mouth-tapped, that is given to the security to buy war weapons. Nobody gives account. Weapons that are bought to maintain security, whether they are sold or they are leased out, nobody gives account. And anything, the purchase of ammunition, it runs in billions of millions and billions of dollars. So it's a very huge business. And of course, nobody will want his workshop to close down. Nobody will like his workshop to close down. The love for loving increases by loving. The love for having increases by having. The more people make cheap money, the more they want to make cheap money, irrespective of the huge loss to the entire populace. I don't believe if the government wants to tackle insecurity, I don't believe it is too much for them. After all, some American was kidnapped all the way from Niger Republic. They traced the kidnappers to Nigeria here. And how many of them, the American soldiers came? I think about 5 of them. They were able to rescue the American citizen that was kidnapped. When the president of Niger Republic got angry over the killing of their soldiers and so on, he got angry. He removed his abada and put on military uniform. As somebody that lived in the bush fighting for a long period before he became the president of Niger Republic, they made entry into Nigeria. The bandits, they subdued them. Hundreds of them were killed. And some ammunitions, they stockpiled. They carted them away. And they were able to at least put a reprisal attack on the terrorists. And then subdued them. So if Nigeria government is sincere with insecurity, believe me, it cannot take months. It will stop. But it cannot stop because it is huge business. And nobody would like this workshop to close down. It's all about talking. They know where the problems are coming from. You saw what happened yesterday in Olo. Federal government deployed the jet fighters, armor tanks, and thousands of soldiers to a very small town of Olo. They say they are looking for vigilante. The vigilante that was formed by Nnamdi Kanu was to protect the eastern bush from people raping our mothers and our sisters, criminal elements that are killing our farmers in the bush. We are facing hunger. We are facing starvation. The farmers are no longer going to farm. They are afraid to be killed. Scores of them, thousands of them are being killed in our bushes. Our mothers are raped. After rape, they kill them. And somebody said we should fold our arms. We should disband the vigilante and become naked so they can come and rape us like women. This is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. We cannot become strangers in our own land. If you pursue us, chase us out of our land, where are we running to? To Cameroon? To Ghana? Where are we running to? We have to stay and defend our land and defend our people. Even if it is one man standing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
So now let's talk about the Miyetti Allah. He has come out to say that Akeredolu, the sole purpose of the Amotekun was to bring about killing of the Fulanis and the herdsmen. How realistic is that statement by Miyetti Allah?
Well, the problem of Nigeria, because if you don't get it from the root, you miss it. three things are involved in the whole security problems we're having in Nigeria. One is Islamization of the entire Nigeria. Number two is the Fulanization of the entire Nigeria. Number three is the grabbing of the land of indigenous people of Nigeria by the same people. These are the three issues. Every other thing is a channel and a decoy to enter. If you don't want, if the Mitiala accuse the governor of that, it's okay. When you fight corruption, corruption will fight back. Corruption will not allow you to kill him. Even when you attack an Andoba will attack you back. That is a blackmail on the governor to subdue him to mold him into submission, frighten him so that they will chicken out and disband Amoteco and every other security structure put in place to protect the Yoruba land, Yoruba bush, and the Yorubas from annexation, land grabbing, Islamization, and Fulanization. So, this is what is on the ground right now. I have not seen Akeredolu took an oath to defend his people. That is number one thing, and that's exactly what he's doing. If the president took an oath to defend Nigerian people, the governor took oath to defend his people. So the governor has not fought it in any way. Me, I raise my thumb up for Akeredolu for being bold, because down there in eastern Nigeria, most of the governors have been cowed down. They cowed them down. They threatened them. Particularly, you know, there is a gimmick they play in government. If you go and file a paper you want to contest, the people that select the people that contest, of course, you know it is not election, it is selection. The people that select the people that they will appoint, or that they will appoint as governors or any other political position, they make sure that they select the unfit, those that have bullet wounds, injuries, points of blackmail, in case they refuse to do their bidding later. Those points of blackmail will be what they will hold on to throw them into the jail or to intimidate them into submission to doing their bidding. If, for example, you have EFCC case, you are a former armed robber or a drug baron with cases established and able to make you a governor through the connection from up, not by votes. Of course, you sign some papers for them, whatever they want from. If they tell us, give us Ruga, I say, please, well, people don't have, they say, shut up, come on, shut up. Have you forgotten this case when you stole? The case is still in court. Say, sorry, sir, go and take as much land as you want. This is what is playing out. But there are some, you know, political officers who don't have such blemishes, who, some of them are intellectually sound. Someone like Abaribe, Akeredolu, they are very sound, and most of them don't have those black spots used to blackmail them. So they are the only people talking top. The rest of the governors, senators, and things that are not talking, those ones are afraid of EACC and the other avenue, other channels which they'll be blackmailed and jailed or removed from their office. So this is exactly what is playing out.
Thank you very much for watching our program. Like one of our interviewees said, the fire that will burn a rat would not spare his ears. My name is Alagbe Kayode, and the person behind the camera, Mr. Efe Johnson, here on Political Matters to cover the event live. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. We are OPC TV SUNDOS Communication. Bye-bye.